I want people to feel happy, to feel comforted, put a smile on their face. My name is Adam Handler, and I'm an artist based in New York, and I'm a painter. I was really born into an art family. My grandparents had a framing factory in Brooklyn, and this is where my first interactions with painting and contemporary art and fine painting, being around Picasso, Chagall, Moreau's, experiencing these amazing artworks in a very personal way. And I knew that I felt more comfortable around painting and art. Then after high school, I kind of just started painting. I grew very passionate and very focused about it and haven't stopped since. I usually get inspired by other things. I won't necessarily go to a museum and be inspired by this particular painting, but perhaps this song that I was listening to on the way to the museum, or an interaction that I had with somebody at a gallery opening. It's almost that human emotion that really inspires me and gets me geared up to paint. And then once I'm here in the studio, I'm just all in it. Get down, I grab my paints, I either painting on the floor, on the wall, and I'm just living it. For me, my work is all about emotion and that response to emotion. So if I start thinking and I start getting too much inside my own head, that's when the work actually begins to suffer for me. I know a lot of people, even my own friends, going to galleries or looking at art, they're intimidated. It's a common thread. And I want people to look at my work and just being able to oh, I fucking love that. That's amazing. That makes me feel good to have almost a great relationship with it and not feel intimidated. I wanted people to feel comfortable, like you come to my house, I want you to feel cozy, take off your shoes, and that's kind of how I want people to look at my work. And perhaps a little bit of nostalgia. A lot of especially my ghost paintings, they have little phrases such as miss you, here for you, near. And these phrases are really meant to draw in the viewer. So the experience that someone looks at a ghost painting and sees miss you, it's gonna be a very different experience for me as it is for them. What they're gonna have that relationship with that painting is gonna be completely different. And that's what I really love, is that people could look at a painting and have their own experience. Lately, I've been creating these ghost paintings with these monsters. And it's interesting because these monster works were never popular. And then as soon as my ghosts made an introduction alongside the monsters, people started gravitating towards them, getting excited by them. I've had this arsenal of characters that I've been wanting to paint and expose to people. I'm really excited to show people these works. I'm super excited actually to be showing in London. First off, I've never had an exhibit in London. I've never been to London. And for me, as a kid, I was a big, a Beatles fan, and there's always this air to me about the London music scene of the 60s and 70s. And I'm really excited to just put my own very tiny little mark in London. So I'm super pumped about it, and it's great working with the Destasi team, and I hope the people in UK love it.